2, 3, 4, 10. Okay. Hello, internet world. This is Norma Joe. I got the house to myself for a little bit. Who knows? Maybe a half hour, maybe an hour. Who knows? Anyway, here I am. And look, the sun is out, so my camera doesn't look quite so shitty. Alright, where were we from last time? Inspector, I told you not to go up to that crazy man's house. What's wrong with you two? Shane, shut up, alright? Just shut up. You're not helping. Rick, all covered in blood. Blood coming out of his mouth and stuff. Oh my god. I'm gonna die. I'm fucking dying. Shane, don't say that. Rick, I'm dying. Take care of my kid, Shane. Shane, stop saying that. Rick, in dramatic whisper. Shane, hold my hand. Oh shit, I don't have my tally thing with me. I don't even have my phone near me. So the tally thing was on my phone. Oh well, who gives a fuck? I'm just gonna point it out. I was gonna put dramatic whisper on the list, but I don't think it made it. Anyway, whatever. Do it next time. Shane, I can't. Rick, in regular voice. Why not? Shane, 'cause it's a cop car. There's a fence between us. There's a fence between the front and back seats. Rick, oh yeah. Awkward moment. Rick, god damn, it hurts. It's killing me. He squirms to try and get in a better laying position. Shane, look out, pothole! He drives through the pothole and everyone in the car bounces. Rick whacks his head on the cinder block. Everything goes to black again. Shane's voice from the darkness. Rick? Silence. Then, from the silence, we start to hear a very quiet song, which is Horses by Patti Smith. Horses, 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 horses. Anyway, we see, I shouldn't have said that because the lyrics are written down here. Okay, whatever. We see small glimpses of a white room as Rick gradually wakes up and opens his eyes. Song slowly getting louder. Horses, 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 coming in all directions. White, shining silver studs with their nose in flames. He saw horses, 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 horses. Suddenly, sitting at the foot of Rick's hospital bed is the dude from 28 Days Later. I forgot his name. Wearing a hospital gown backwards, so the opening is in the front. In other words, it's like a regular robe. So basically his ass is not hanging out. 28 Days Later guy, lip syncing flamboyantly as he holds the gown shut. Do you know how to pony? Like phony Maroney? Do you know how to twist? Well, it goes like this. It goes like this. Then you mash potato, do the alligator, and you twist the twister. I should be playing this song, but then I got a copyright strike and my phone is in the drawer over there, so, just listen to the song. It's like fucking 10 minutes long or 11 minutes, but it's worth it. It's a good song. Not everything by Patti Smith is good, but I like her, so it has a good vibe. Alright, Rick sits up fast in the bed in shock. The 28 Days Later guy gets down off the bed and starts dancing around the room, which is ransacked and looks like a battle took place. Furniture is turned over, bloody handprints are on the walls and floor, papers and cloth are shredded. The 28 Days Later guy just dances around without giving the slightest shit, as if it's just a regular high school auditorium, doing all the old school dance moves from the 50s and 60s along to the music. Song, like your baby sister, I want your baby sister, move your baby sister, like your baby sister. There's so much repetitiveness. It sounds good in the song, but it doesn't sound good when I say it. Rising from the knees, shoot C, please, do the C, please, roll down on your back. Gotta lose control, gotta lose control, gotta lose control. And then you take control, then you roll down on your back. Do you like it like that? Like it like that? In that moment, the 28 days... See, this story was really meant to be like, you read it, and then when a song comes on, you just kind of put on the song, or if you know it real well, you're like, oh yeah, so it's supposed to simulate like a soundtrack. I used to do that shit a lot, so get used to it. Anyway, where was I? Oh, I stopped at a bad time to stop. Okay, blah blah blah, the song's going on. At that moment, the 28 Days Later guy throws open his gown and gives Rick the 100% front flash, doing the backwards walk tuck back to the doorway like Buffalo Bill. What a legend, Buffalo Bill. Rick, whoa, wait a minute. The music cuts off sharply. Rick finds himself waking up in the bed for a second time. So maybe it was all just a weird dream sequence. He looks around. The hospital room is still fucked up and ransacked to hell. So that part was real. There's another bed, but it's flipped over and trashed and smeared with blood. Rick, to himself. What the hell? He looks down at his hands and moves around and stuff just to loosen up. Rick, VO, an inner monologue. Well, will you look at that? I'm practically good as new. Not tied in, tied down, or wired up. No, nothing. I'm not even really too stiff. But how can that be? How long I've been asleep? It's as if all the time I was passed out, I've been shook and rolled and moved like a dummy and kept fresh by some strange power. Uh-oh. He thinks about it for a moment. Rick, epiphany moment. Okay, 1 second. Something always interrupts me when I'm trying to read. What are you guys doing? You locking yourself in drawers and stuff again? These cats are taking up time for my episode. I'm trying to have a good episode without weird pauses like that. Anyways, where was I? I thought somebody was knocking on the front door. It was a fucking cat. It's trying to open cabinets. Alright, where was I? Rick, epiphany moment. Oh god. Now we get a Kill Bill style flashback. I don't know why the fuck the part in Kill Bill where, the main lady is being fucked in her coma. I don't know why I thought that shit was so fucking something. I don't know if I really thought it was funny, but I thought, not in the original context, but for some reason I apparently thought it had something to it when it's other characters, like, substituted for her, because I ripped that thing off so many fucking times. And I'm just like, why? Like, you read old things and, or you watch yourself, if you're like, if, say you're a movie maker or a comedian or something, you see your old stuff, and it's just like, why was I so into this? I'm not the type of person who's gonna say, like, oh, it wasn't okay back then. I think, people grow and it's all okay, it's fine, don't be so fucking dramatic. But I'm just like, why did I think this was so funny? It's more like that. It's like, you really see your sense of humor change. And like, why I think this is so fucking entertaining. I'm sure this entire, like, 100-page whatever story is gonna be like that. It's just gonna be like, why did I think that shit was funny? Why did I think that shit was funny? Probably partly because I was high, and partly just because I was, like, 7 years younger than I am now. So, what the fuck are you gonna do? Alright, where was I? Okay, Kill Bill style flashback. Flashback to early in the zombie apocalypse. The hospital is being overrun by the dead, all caps. And all the living people, let's call them liveys, are running screaming up and down the halls in chaos. These two dudes come running into Rick's room and shut the door. One of them has a blue Peter Lupus jumpsuit on, and the other one is dressed like an old school 1940s postman. Jumpsuit guy. Oh god, 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 I can't believe this. This can't be real. All I did was come to fix the cable in the staff lounge, and now all this? Mailman, I know. All I was doing was delivering some letters, and now this. I was thinking of calling in sick today, too. But he used up all my sick hours when I got stupid mono. He starts crying. My boss said he'd fire me if I got sick again. Why didn't I just tell him to kiss my ass? I'm a mailman, for Christ's sakes. We can't be fired for anything. Cable guy, I'm so scared. Mailman, hold me. Cable guy, I don't want to die like this. Mailman, me neither. They hug each other for like a second. Then they start passionately making out, just out of the blue. They knock each other over and lay out on the bed, ripping each other's clothes off. On Rick's bed. On top of Rick. Mailman pulls the cable guy close by the collar. Make love to me. Cable guy kisses the mailman. Then he looks at Rick. With this dude watching? Mailman. Aw, come on, he's probably dead. He thinks for a second, then he takes off his mailman's hat and puts it over Rick's face. Mailman. There, now he won't watch. Rick. Internal thoughts. Oh god. I can kind of see why my parents hated this, but then they knew what it fucking was. I was very honest with what it was. This is the only story, one of the only stories this is why I typed it up, even why I have this typed copy, is because I wrote it all, I edited it, I drafted it, I did, typed it all up, all these pages, all the multiple notebooks, and then I gave it to my parents because they were really, really into The Walking Dead and discussing zombie lore and zombie traditions and blah blah blah. And they were also into just like, I don't know. They're into like they're into B movies too a little bit, not as much as me, but whatever. I thought they might appreciate something that is clearly not good in the traditional sense, but is like, first of all, I'm their child, okay? I'm their child and I wrote it myself, and like, you know, it's just a labor of love, and yeah, it's not the smartest, not the greatest, not fucking Orwell or some shit, but I thought they might like because they kind of like, sometimes they like weird things, okay? I thought they might like a little avant-garde, a little absurdism, a little satire, a little, just postmodern fucking with the medium type of bullshit, but I can see at the same time why they hated it so fucking much and thought it was a big pile of shit that just is a displeasure to read. But, so I can see both sides. Anyways, where was I? Now, where was I? I don't even know. Okay, he said, oh god. He can't see much because of the hat, but he can hear them going at it on top of him and the bed shaking all around. Rick, internal thoughts. This is not happening. I also love that sentence. I don't know why. I still think it's fucking funny. If you say it like in a deadpan way when something really bad's going on. Like how I was saying, wasn't I saying in one of the Star Wars episodes that I think it's funny when people get, like, trampled? Like, not in real life, but like in comedies and stuff. I always think it's really funny when people get, like crushed, basically. But, yeah, this is, like, for some reason I always laugh when people are just, like, this isn't real. Like, they're just, like, so pissed off or whatever that, I don't know, I just find it funny. Okay, and I just point that out because I've used it. Well, that's the thing that because when you're writing a story, you don't, sometimes you do something in the beginning and then, it's like a year or 2 years later you write your next story or something, and, like, you kind of forget, like, you use the same joke and stuff. But when you read them back to back, it's like, I guess I like that, Anyways, let me stop flirting with my old self. Okay, Rick, this is not happening. At last, in the end, they finish up and leave together. The mailman takes his hat back, and Rick can see again. He can see that they're half naked. Just as the two of them are leaving, out the door, a young goth couple comes running up with their makeup all smeared and looking a hot-ass mess. Goth baby wife. Oh my god, do you know of any safe rooms here? Goth baby husband. We came here for shelter, but every room is full of dead bodies. Or those. Cable guy, we know. Come in here, it's safe. There's just one dead guy, just ignore him. Goth baby husband. And it's our honeymoon. Goth couple in unison. Worst honeymoon ever! I should have a tally for how many, like, outdated memes are gonna be in this story, because it's like, yeah, if I was writing it in, like, 2013, it's like, there's gonna be some outdated memes and shit that were just, like, gut-busting or some shit at the time. I thought, at least, it was fucking funny. And now it's just kind of like, the shit has been so played out over the years, it's just kind of like, yes, that. And the funny thing is, it's not enough years to where it's funny again, like, it's amusing, like, oh, remember that? It's not enough years, so it's more just like, said some played out old shit, Like, there so many times in my comedies, like, people just grab each other's asses, and I thought that was funny. Not, like, hella funny, but just, like, it just gives the idea of, like, a playful, like, sexual, like, hippie atmosphere, which is kind of just, that's the atmosphere of, like, all the comedies I wrote at that time, And, like, you can probably tell if you listen to, like, this, the Joshy and Dawson stories, and, like, Crash Course and stuff like that. You can see that, like, they kind of have the same, like, vibe, of just these, like, yeah, these, like, sexed up, like, millennial hippies and shit like that, which is, like, But now it's not really, like, fun anymore. I mean, to me it's still fun, but it's not cool anymore. It's not, like, it's just kind of, like, basic bitch, It's just kind of like, yeah, we know, thanks. But anyways, where was I? But people are so, like, people are so cynical these days. People just get more and more cynical. Everything sucks. Everything is bad. So, what do? It's like constantly everything's just kind of going in the meat grinder. Like, everything is bad, 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 bad. And then everything you thought was good is like, no, that's also bad. So it's like, you can't, everything kind of gets taken down, and then I think you kind of start over, you know, then the new postmodern wave comes in, because then people reach that point, just like they did in the 90s and all this other shit, anytime people are, like, have the too cool attitude, you know? It's like, and then people are like, they're too cool to the too cool, you know, and shit like that, so it's like a constant, like, rotation, you know? And, like, just, like, I don't know, just, like, everything becomes, like, not cool after a while, and then, but then everyone's like, well, what can we fucking have now? Can we fucking have anything, you know? Like, is this it? We're just gonna be told we're lame constantly forever? Fuck this shit. So then they rebel. It's kind of like a Marxist, like, fucking image almost of, like, a constant revolution. That's pop culture for you. The true Marxism of the world. Anyway, where was I? I'm not even getting through, like, a page of this. But this is okay, because I'm talking about real shit. Okay, where was I? Okay, worst honeymoon ever. I think that was the last thing. Mailman. Room's all yours. The mailman and cable guy leave, and the goth couple hurry in and shut the door. All we see is a pair of black lacy panties hit Rick in the face. Okay, now I think you get the point, so let's just speed along. All types of fucking people, literally in parentheses, come through to get it on for what might be their last time, and give Rick hella experience in his role as a human mattress. We got all types of people here. Rednecks, historical reenactors, hippies, foursomes, compulsive Instagrammers. I can just imagine people Instagramming themselves having sex on top of a dead body during the zombie apocalypse. Like, that's just so fucking true. Up-and-coming rappers, nuns, knife enthusiasts. That's, I think his name is Funboy or something like that from The Crow. You know what's fucking crazy? I feel like The Crow is so fucking intense of a movie compared to, like, movies that you would consider, like, its peers, you know? Like, movies that were either made in the same time period or have similar, like, storylines, or both, you know? It's like, I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just not well versed in 90s, like, dark cinema or whatever. Like, but, because maybe I just haven't watched a lot of it, but I don't know. I feel like that movie's fucking intense, man. Like, I remember I was watching it in college with my friend, like, it was, like, part of the Halloween, like, TV marathon. She had a TV in the room that was, like, on 24/7 that, like, I think fucking ruined our friendship. So it would drive me fucking insane. I was so triggered by TV back then, and so I was just living in a room where I was constantly being triggered. And I don't use that word all the time, like some people. Like, I know I'm still overusing it, I'm, like, broadening the meaning, but still, the shit fucking drove me insane. And, yeah. But, anyways, the point is we were watching The Crow, and I was like, this fucking movie is crazy. Like, it shows some shit. But anyways, where was I even? Yeah, there was that one guy that had the knife. The guy with the long hair back when men in movies still fucking looked good, unlike now. I miss rock and roll so much. Anyway, I have like a minute. Okay. Knife enthusiasts, modest people, brash people, non-stop talking people, like me, and all kinds of people. At the end of the train, we have this big, fat, stereotypical donut-eating cop, dragging along a much smaller, handcuffed convict in the orange outfit who looks terrified of him. But they're just playing a kinky little game, right? Well, maybe. I don't think that joke would fly now. Convict. Please, no, no. Cop, shut up. He shoves the convict and bends him over the bed. Rick, internal thoughts. Oh, Captain Michaels, no. I cheered your son on at the school football game. End flashback. Transition back to the present. Rick. Oh, emoji face. He makes that same, I wonder if it will show up. There it is. There it is. That long. I loved using that. That long, like, emoji face right there. Long pause like that. Rick. Well, better get my ass out of bed. He steps out of bed. He takes the sheet off the mattress and ties it around himself like a toga so he won't be naked. That's also exactly like the fucking, Star Wars shit. He's sort of wobbly on his feet, but thanks to all the fuckers, in parentheses, hey, it's not an insult, it's just what they did. He's not as crippled as the lady from Kill Bill. His whole torso is bandaged up. As Rick goes out the door of the room, there's a bunch of broken glass on the floor. Looking down to avoid stepping on it, he looks into the shattered mirror and sees, dun dun dun, two big-ass shapes on his chest that were not there before. I'm just gonna read this exactly the way it is. Them is not lard and potatoes on a plate. Them is titties. Okay, end this episode.